Good morning, everyone. I'm just having a little bit of a slow morning today. I'm having my day off from work, and yeah, it's always nice to just start your day a little bit more relaxed. This week's really exciting for us because our couch will finally arrive. And yeah, we're so happy with that because the colder months are approaching, and then we can't sit outside for that long anymore. And then it's really nice to have a nice comfy couch to sit on, have long movie nights, and also just in general, just relax on the couch. It was really missing in the living room still. Okay, but now it's time for me to get dressed and start my day.
One, two, 1, 2, 3.
We are so happy that our couch is finally here. Just look at it, amazing. And it is also a bed. You can also transform it into a bed, so we have some space for guests. And then I put this little table also next to it, but we will get like a bigger coffee table. It's just more handier to have a bigger table in front of the couch. And then, the blanket has a new home as well. And this couch is really comfortable and just right in time for like the colder months to come. Since we have a really nice couch now, we can also have a little bit more of a personal talk. But I need you a little bit closer, a little bit. So my first tip is to not buy everything at once. I know it's really frustrating when you're moving into a new apartment, when all the rooms are empty and you just want to start decorating, you just want to make the place homey and just get everything you want. But I think every one of us has a budget most of the time. And then you make really poor choices if you want to buy everything at once, because the reality is that not everything is available that you want. So you're gonna compromise and you get maybe something cheaper, or you get something that you not quite like. So really choosing your furniture really wisely, and sometimes maybe have to wait a little bit longer for them to arrive, especially when you order online. But just choosing your furniture wisely is just better in the long run, because you will get sick and tired of just really poor choices you made, and when you're really impulsive and buy everything at once. And also the quality, like when you are really looking for good quality that lasts a long time, unfortunately, you have to wait a little bit longer, or you have to really look on different platforms to find it. I think for me, it is always furnitures are an investment, and I want my furnitures to last a really, really long time, and that when I move, I just take them with me. I mean, unfortunately, in our last apartments, we had a lot of mold. So we had to get rid of a lot of furnitures. But yeah, in general, now with this apartment, we really choose furnitures that will last a really long time. That brings me also to the next tip: choose timeless pieces. I know we get influenced a lot, me too. But yeah, just following trends and just getting this black chair because all the influencers on Instagram are having it is just not really the right choice. I mean, if you really love this chair and you think like 5 years from now, I will still love this chair, then of course get it. But most of the times, at least when it comes to my choices or the pieces that I like at the moment that are really in trend, I will not like for a really long time. I will get tired of it. So I choose more timeless pieces and also more timeless materials like wood, really light wood or dark wood. But wood is always a good choice. It lasts really long, you know, really sustainable. And if you want to change it up, you can just paint it. But of course, there's nothing wrong with following trends. But in my opinion, it's better to then maybe get accessories that are in trend right now, just like this blanket that we got, or you know, when you want to play around with colors, then just use accessories for that. You can give a room a pop of color just with some accessories. Just like how we did with the poster, the Matisse poster, and then this blanket, give the room a little pop of blue. In this apartment, we really wanted it to be a little bit more cozy and a little bit more friendly and a little bit more inviting than our last places. And if you don't like the color anymore, you can easily switch it out. My next tip is something that I learned that I always did wrong in the past. Not using the whole room. Like I would put everything against the walls, like the couch, the cupboards, plants, mirrors, chairs, like everything against the walls, along the walls, and in the middle it would be like an empty space. I thought that it would make the room bigger for some reason, but that's really not true. Like it's such a waste to not use a room to its fullest and just keep this middle part empty and not use it. For example, this apartment, we put the couch a little bit more in the middle of the room and in front of our big window. So for like the video now, the couch is standing actually on the other side because the light is just better, but I will show you here where the couch is normally standing, and it's just such a nice place. It's just so inviting to sit down. When the couch is a little bit more in the room, you're more willing to sit down and just relax. And the same with this little corner, just put the chair a little bit in front, not everything always against the walls. And something that we also don't do anymore is hang anything at the walls. Not only because we are renting the place and it's a pain to just like fill up all the holes we made throughout the years with hanging stuff, but also you can change things up more easily when you have things hanging on the wall, especially when you have like planks or you have really heavy paintings. What we do with paintings, for example, we just put them on the floor and then we get just bigger paintings so that like the measurements are right to the walls. And just embrace also the empty wall. I don't know, it's just giving so much peace. It makes you really calm when you don't have like everywhere something hanging on the wall. And the last tip, a really personal tip, is not having ceiling lights. If they're already integrated when you rent an apartment, well, that's too bad, but I would never get ceiling lights again. The light, I don't like the light. The light is just really strong for me. I like more like indirect lighting, so I get more lamps. Standing lamps, you know, little table lamps here and there. Then I put candles on, and just having more a warmer and cozy vibe is just so much more inviting and so much more calming than having ceiling lights. And it also is, again, when you want to change up things, you have to always adjust also all your ceiling lights, and it's just unnecessary in my opinion. So yeah, these were all my tips how we approach decorating our apartment. Let me know in the comments what are your tips and if you agree with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.